Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by. My name is Jim Falk and I'm with trailgear.org. Today I'm going to show you how to start a fire using an empty lighter. In this case it's an empty Bic lighter. The items that you're going to need is a fine-nosed needle nose pliers, an empty Bic lighter, a piece of white paper, and a piece of newspaper. First thing you want to do is remove the strike guard from the top of the lighter. And the way you do that is you take your needle nose pliers and you gently bend up the two little tabs here. One on this side and one on this side. So that opens up this little hole here, a little slot. Then this strike guard right here needs to be removed. Just slide your needle nose up underneath there and pull it out as such. Then take these little tabs that you bent up and bend them back down to their normal position. So they are flat across here, they don't stick up. Now what you need to do is take the empty lighter and slowly drag it across a piece of white newspaper. And what you're doing is you're scraping off small shavings of the flint into a small pile. And drag off on the side. Remember, you don't want any sparks while you're doing this. And after you do this a handful of times, and take your paper and fold it to collect the shavings towards the center, and then do it some more. Now you're not rolling back and forth, you're only pushing. As you can see, here's the striker side down, and I'm pushing one direction this way. Fold this to collect the pile. Now we're outside and I've taken that little pile and loaded it into a piece of newspaper. You want a light piece of paper. Newspaper works well, toilet paper works well, even paper towel. Stay away from heavy papers like you use in a computer printer. Too heavy to start on fire. Take the empty lighter and apply the spark to the pile, and it goes up into a fire. Here's another way you can start a fire using an empty lighter, by using steel wool. The steel wool I suggest you use is the 4-aught, 40 fine steel wool. This works the best. It accepts a spark very easily and it ignites into a burning ember with just the slightest spark. And you're going to be using the spark from the empty lighter to ignite it. If you have a large amount of steel wool, you can usually just start the steel wool by itself, and then once it ignites, move it quickly to your fire lay or to your tinder bundle and then blow it into a flame. This burns fairly quick, so you got to move quick. But the trick is to fray out the piece of steel wool and then create an area where off the end you have like little fingers coming off the end, because that's what you're going to use to start steel wool on fire. And then with the slightest spark, you can create a burning ember. That was hot. But if you want to conserve your steel wool, what I suggest is using only a small piece, like this. This wouldn't be enough necessarily to start a tinder bundle on fire, but make a paper match out of it. Again, fray off little shards sticking off the end like little fingers, because that will easily ignite from a spark. Trying to ignite the thick portion of the steel wool, you're going to have a harder time. So always create little, see if you can see that, little thin like little fingers coming off the end. Take a piece of light paper. What I suggest is toilet paper, tissue paper, paper towel, or in this case I'm going to use a single piece of newspaper. And shred the ends. All the way down, because this will make it easier to start. And what you're going to do is you're going to wrap your steel wool in this and create these thin little shreds off the end like that. Take your steel wool with the thin like fingers and place it in the tip like this, and then loosely roll it up. This is a good technique. Helps you save your tinder, in this case the steel wool, so you can light more fires. And it basically looks like that. Take your empty lighter and then blow into a flame, just like that, and it goes up real nice. Well, that's basically it on how to start a fire with an empty Bic lighter. I'd like to thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day.